How's it going today, Strobridge? Good afternoon on this Saturday afternoon, rainy Saturday afternoon.
Rainy for you, snowy for me.
Yeah, the weather's been so interesting. It was 40s, kind of fighting between the 40s and the 50s this week. It's rainy now. It's supposed to be in the 50s tomorrow, and then it's supposed to like shoot. The temperature's supposed to shoot up here in New Jersey throughout the week. So, kind of excited.
I get the feeling Punxsutawney Phil's getting his information from the wrong environment or tip nowadays. He's
Well,
just
he's the only
never
one getting the information, so
true. Just kind of feels his way around with it. What do we got
yeah.
for y'all today, folks?
Oh, we're talking about
Today,
robots.
we doing robots. Me,
We're talking
me,
about our top. It was going to be a
Deuce
top 10,
Machina.
but yeah, we wanted to do a top 10, but we figured a top 5 would be more appealing. So, top 5, we're going to give you our top 5 favorite AI robots that are spoken of today, pretty much trending. This would be an exciting thing to talk about. Have you encountered any AI robots in your lifetime?
I worked. I was a janitor at a middle school a few years ago, and they actually had a robotics class there, and they were making stuff there. So at night when I'd be cleaning, this robot club would be in there testing out their little robots. You know, like the stuff you'd used to see on that show, Robot Wars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they were
Oh,
they
stuff
were
like that.
yeah, mostly like that. But they were doing early AI, I would say, because they were throwing in some other stuff and they're not just like picking up things. It was course dexterity, stuff like that. You know, how fast they could go through something. And those things were pretty freaking fast for as many obstacles that would be on a set, basically.
Yeah.
That's the only example I can think of that I've actually seen, but that was pretty impressive. I wish they would have had that program when I was in school.
That's pretty cool. I
Yeah.
I didn't take the I didn't take the class when I was in high school. I chose film and television broadcast, but there was another class in my high school which was robotics,
Really?
and
Lucky.
you know, it was really cool.
Hmm.
It was really cool, and I remember this one guy made like this robotic hand, and it worked. I couldn't tell you too much about it because I didn't know the guy who made it, but it was so interesting to see the things that they were making. And before 2010.
Here we are, 24. Wow. It's been a while, yeah. I want to say the Sophia one that we're going to talk about has probably been around that long since 2010.
Oh yeah, yeah, and
I
that's
want to
part of
say
the
some of
list.
them are. Yeah.
Well, to start off, let's talk about Pepper.
Kappa. Not what goes with salt. Don't get confused.
Yeah. So those who are watching, you're gonna see a little box pop up right next to us, and you're gonna see. So Pepper is a really, really cool looking robot. It's friendly, it's fun, and approachable. And what's Pepper was the development began in 2014, and it was officially unveiled in the same year, and it's undergone some improvement, which is really good. But what Pepper is, we'll talk about the appearance and design first. It's very sleek, it's very modern. It has a friendly, approachable humanoid design, and it kind of like when you look at it, it's kind of like Apple made it,
Or Disney. I look at them too.
or Apple or Disney.
Yeah.
The best way I could compare Pepper to is Eva from
Yep.
Wally.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like, yep. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, looks there's a very similar designs, and it's a white plastic exterior, and she has like these very big eyes on a
Sleek
tablet.
features.
Yeah, really cool, and its appearance is non-threatening. Again, it's approachable, and you could be a kid and walk up to this this robot and kind of talk to it.
You could see this at like every library greeting you as you walk in. Hello, what book would you like to read today? Something like that.
Yeah, and what's really actually really cool about Pepper, they have Pepper used in a different array of different things. Actually, in Japan, a professional baseball team used a squad of them to cheer on its players when the pandemic kept the team's humans fans at home. Um, that's
That
really
would be
cool.
cool looking. I'd like to see that.
Some Yeah, some of its capabilities though is that it's equipped with a wide range of sensors, cameras, microphones, and speakers that enable it to understand its environment, and it recognizes faces and voices where to a point that it's able to engage with like a natural language selection to be able to talk to you. And on top of that it understands multiple languages and dialects, so it's super adaptable as well. I think that's really cool. That's another really cool feature. But it also has an emotional intelligence where one of its distinctive feature, it has the ability to recognize and respond to human emotions while looking at you.
Right.
You know, you know, recognizing through facial expressions, the tone of your voice, the language that you're using
Body
emotionally,
language. Yeah.
and it uses this emotional intelligence to put together responses and behaviors. It kind of reads like an algorithm. Some of the applications, it has super diverse settings. So you can have this in a retail store where it can assist customers with product information. It can give you recommendations and even help you with some purchasing decisions, to kind of help you save money. Maybe you're there to spend money.
Mm-hmm.
They even use Pepper for healthcare. It serves as a companion for patients. It provides entertainment, like you can watch movies, a companionship, which is also
That would be
emotionally
much
important,
needed.
like a dog,
Yeah.
like a dog. And I think about this too because you have like emotional support animals, but there are a lot of people who are allergic to the animal furs and
Cats.
the
Yeah.
dander and things
Dander.
like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you won't get that with Pepper, and it also, it will remind you for medication, your medication times or your appointments. And in education, Pepper can be used as a teaching assistant, helping students learn new concepts through interactive lessons and activities. So for developers, I'm pretty sure that they're curious about this. To create custom applications for Pepper, and you can also make the behaviors, and I guess emotes is the word that we use today. It allows businesses and organizations to manipulate Pepper's functionality to their needs and
Mm.
use cases. There are ethical considerations like any
With
AI.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, but particularly in terms of privacy, data security, impact on human employment, and they are important topics for discussion, especially as humanoid robots like Pepper become more prevalent in society. And I just want to put it out there. There's just some people who don't want to work.
Yeah.
Especially
Really?
and
No.
yeah, and you even have like the retail space. Like the retail space is not, it's not for the
It's not evolving with everything else in the world, so that's why it's
yeah.
yeah. It's like a dinosaur. It's like the malls. They're dying out because it's no one goes to them anymore. Just I don't know.
Yeah, and I just think that this this specific bot does represent a not a need, but a way that we're able to integrate
Yep.
technology into our everyday life and kind of like mesh it
Yep.
together. And
Uh,
we have plenty of them out there. It's working. Pepper is out there.
it's kind of like a
I think this
steward.
is a beautiful, yeah. And that was Pepper. Our next one on the list is Robonaut 2.
Robonaut 2. And if my memory precedes me, this is the cool looking one from NASA. Yes,
From NASA
NASA
and General
and
Motors.
General
Yeah,
Motors.
absolutely.
the two powerhouses combined and came out with this robot, which was basically designed to help aboard the ISS, the International Space Station, which this is all news to me. And these have been around for a minute. Uh,
Yeah, since
they're,
the early 2000s.
yeah, I never, until now, this is new to me. Uh, they're pretty good at augmenting the crew's capabilities, increasing efficiency through the space stations. So I imagine, they're the astronauts that are up there, they're already pretty spot on about their efficiency and stuff. But just to have an AI around to add even more efficiency to it, that'd be crazy to me
Yeah.
because they're already on top of their game. So uh, they were designed to have a humanoid upper torso and arms with basically manipulators to look like hands. They're not like, I don't believe they're 5 digits. I don't have the picture of them up with me, but it allows them to perform tasks that would normally require human-like dexterity and stuff like that, picking up things, moving around the station and stuff like that. They're equipped with advanced sensors and cameras, much like the Pepper. Um, their systems perceive the environment and interact with objects. Its hands have a high degree of mobility and can manipulate tools and equipment
Yeah.
designed for humans. So they could possibly even do small scale surgery, or even, I was thinking, repairs like that humans can't get inside of machinery or stuff like that. That's what I was thinking of. And like John said, they've been around since the early 2000s. At the
Yes. So from
Johnson, yeah.
yeah, so yeah, so from what I'm reading, so the concepts are dating back from the early 2000s, and the development of R2 began in 2007. It was shown off in 2010, but the first version was developed earlier. But R2 represented a significant advancement in terms of capability and design.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It
Um,
also this uh, also on the unveiling, which happened in 2010, it marked an official introduction of the humanoid robot to the public and showcased abilities to the media and the scientific community. Um, ever since then, it's been involved in various research in both space and Earth. It's a really cool design. It has like that bulky astronaut torso and like that really cool helmet. It's a little more humanoid. Um,
but it's been routinely
there we
used since the
go.
early 2000s. That still blows my mind. I read that and I'm just like,
Y-
this is new to me.
Yeah, but it is not more humanoid than
No,
number three.
no.
Talk to me about number three,
Number
which is
three,
Sophia, which is
Sophia.
Sophia by Hanson Robotics.
Yep. Now, Sophia is the only one on this list that we were going through earlier that I was like, I know about her because she has been on the news enough to where I recognized her. And maybe the reason for that is she's a little newer than, say, the NASA one. And NASA's been around like since early 2000s. She got her citizenship in 2017. That tells you how
Yeah,
on a
in
different
Saudi
path,
Arabia.
that Sophia took in the AI realm. She's
Isn't this the
really,
one that? Isn't this the one that was saying something about like nuclear warfare and the end of the
oh
world?
yeah,
Is this the one?
this is the
I think
one.
it was.
It's been on. I want to say it was on the Jimmy Fallon show, Conan. It's been on a few night shows,
Yeah,
late
it's
night
been on
shows.
Jimmy Fallon.
Yep.
She played rock paper scissors and said something about like how much she hates nacho cheese.
And she'll make really weird facial features too that are kind of, for a robot, just scary looking. She's very
Yeah,
human female looking, like I believe she's just an upper torso unless they gave her a full body. I don't remember exactly. But
from what I
she's,
understand, it's more just the upper torso. Yeah,
yeah, okay. But she was very, I'm just going based on my memory now, not what I've really read, but she was very articulate of videos I've seen of robots speaking to the public. She was probably the most articulate one at the time. Um, her role is basically just kind of like that. Her role is public appearances and demonstrations. Giving a positive side to AI, by interaction with her. She's very communicative, communicative. She
Yeah,
You can ask her questions and stuff like that. I remember, I mean, she's been on night shows and they've asked her stuff, and yeah. um, she's had
very
some
cool. Very cool.
criticism though, about the ethical implications of humanoid robots and their potential impact on society and employment. But haven't they all? You know,
But
every
this one doesn't really like the thing about this bot though is that it's not working. It's not doing a job. It's not
no,
making
it's PR.
food or providing a service. Yeah, it's a it
Again,
is
like a
PR.
stewardship. It's,
And
it's like it's bringing two worlds together, kind of by having these
yeah,
introductory robots, if you will.
yeah, it's super interesting because this specific bot doesn't seem to be doing anything that is
Not in a while.
progressive to our society.
Yeah.
And when I mean that, like
Novelty.
we talked about Pepper, who is essential to society. Robonaut too, essential. Sophia, kinda on the borderline there, but the reason why Sophia is on this list because we have to recognize how incredible the technology that was used to create Sophia and
Mm-hmm.
the technology that it continues to become, I guess is the right thing to say. But while
Well,
we're speaking of services and giving something to the society, because again, we have the next one is Kime
kind.
by
Yep.
Mako Robotics. Now, what's super cool about Kime is that he serves. I'm saying he. It
Hmm.
serves beer, coffee, cocktails. Kame, is that how it's pronounced?
That's
Kame.
that sounds right, if I remember.
Infusions, juice, bottled drinks, snacks. It has a cake shop with pastries, and it serves a salad. And
And
it's a
salad.
humanoid bartering kiosk. It's literally it services food and beverage uninterrupted. So it has really cool stuff, right? So it could serve two beers every 6 seconds for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it has up to 12 different products per kiosk. And if you buy this, it's plug and play. I
Mm-hmm.
actually wouldn't be surprised if someone in like some shops in New York have this. So the user experience that it has, and this is coming from the website itself, has realistic expressions and movements, attraction of new clients, orders by APP or by touchscreen, and up to
Mm-hmm.
10 different languages. Um, for it also has a section here for food safety, avoid unnecessary contact, made with antimicrobial materials, and a pollution-free space.
Hmm.
That's another big thing. Food safety. I was a cook in the military, so learning about
So
food safety, you
yeah,
learn some of the things. Yeah, cross contamination is a real thing, and I'm not trying to sound like
exactly.
a scientist or an expert about
No,
it, but like when it comes to food, I mean, I don't eat great as it is, but I I I know that
it's by
there is some
choice though.
bad stuff in our
Yeah.
food. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
there's some bad stuff that's getting in our food that was not supposed to be part of the recipe in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Next one has high quality service and control over sales. So it monitors sales data constantly, online customer support, smart ERP integration, and an integrated payment system. And you could put this in restaurants and pubs, hotels, dining rooms, bars and pubs, gas stations, centers, commercial centers, theme
I was thinking
parks,
rest stops.
airports, stadiums.
Rest stops would be
I would put
awesome for
in
that.
I would put in a I would put in a school.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's got a a really approachable look to it. It's a white robot. The arms are very. You could see it in the photo that I have showing now, and it's just very welcoming. It's got the Eva eyes too from Wally. I really like this robot. I'd love to have one for myself, to be honest with you. But now we're up to our number one
You
robot.
know, I just keep thinking too, like everybody's like feels threatened with this stuff as far as jobs. but the jobs that it would take over, and the word is take over is wrong because it wouldn't be taking over anything that's already there for the humans. I feel like it would invent a whole different, what's the word for that, another whole unit of work that isn't here because the humans haven't thought of it, but we got AI for it
Yeah,
now and we can utilize it. So we're not really
abs-
stealing
absolutely
jobs, as
right.
they say. We're not stealing jobs, we are creating new ones. Just
Yep.
we never had to
And
deal with them.
this, and
And
so
what's
you knew about Sophia
yeah.
before getting into the episode, and our number one is Atlas from Boston Dynamics. So this one I've actually been keeping an eye on the last year and a half, if not longer. And so it was developed by Boston Dynamics, a robotics company known for its advanced and often dynamic robotic creations. Uh, it's very mobile, it's very flexible, it's very fast, and it's actually pretty insane how quick it moves. Strobridge, I suggest you just look at YouTube real quick and type down Atlas Boston Dynamics so you can see this thing move.
Oh, I've seen
Um,
this. There's even been a couple movies that have kind of ripped it off a little bit. It's
yeah.
not District 9, or is it? It's the one where the robot kind of has its own soul, not Short Circuit, but I'm thinking of like District 9, or it's the other movie that
Well,
was like that.
District 9 was more like aliens too, but there was some robotics in
Yeah, it
there
wasn't that one.
that
It
were
was the other
involved.
one
Yeah.
like that. Anyways,
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll figure it out. But it's really
Atlas.
cool. It's very flexible, and its design is to resemble the proportions and movements literally of a human being. And it's when it moves, it has a lot of, I guess you could say, joints, a lot of foldable parts where it's able to maneuver
Leap.
easily, especially and leap too.
Yeah.
Uh, this It has a bipedal structure, and that allows it to move like a human with these arms and legs that it has. And it is equipped with these sensors that that helps them like keep balance, and which also helps them navigate through complex environments. So let's say if there's like a plank or something.
Yeah, I've seen the video too where they've had the little side steps and you can see it go to side, moving,
Yes, there you
That's what
go.
you're talking about? Yeah. Yep.
It's amazing. It is amazing. And it the way that it, like, the hands, you know, it can open doors, it could pick up wood, it could pick up tools, it could, I think that was one of the cool things that it showed too, that it was lifting up a bag of like construction material, and it would throw the bag on the next level of the platform it was supposed to go in, and then climb up or
I
jump
didn't
up
see
into the
that one.
next platform.
That's cool.
Yeah, it, it's really incredible. It can be operated by a human, but it is also autonomous.
Hmm.
It is aware, it is awake, so it's not just completely operated by a human. They do let it stand on its own 2 feet, quite literally, but they give it a chance to they give a chance for Atlas to study its surroundings, to be able to figure out what the next move is in a scenario. I could actually see super super interesting. So in Fallout, the Mr. Handy robots, in the lore timeline, there is a section where there was an earthquake in a certain part of the world,
Hmm.
and they use the Mr. Handy robots to
Help rebuild.
help reconstruct the area and stuff like that. And I really feel like that Atlas is the best candidate to help with natural disasters like earthquakes or floods, especially for humans who are not capable of going into certain areas that are too dangerous or too risky.
Or just out of
Atlas,
shape. It's built like a human, so it can bend, stoop, lift, but it has better
yeah, and
capabilities than a normal
yeah,
human.
and I feel like that this is like a plus for society. This is
Right.
essential. This is helpful to society. This can be something for the future, and it's amazing. Uh, but
Do you know?
it serves. What, say again?
Oh, I was gonna say, do you remember the dog looking robot ones that are kind of like this? Are they cousins to Atlas? Are they any affiliation with, you know what I'm talking about, right? The dog looking ones that,
I actually, I think Boston Dynamics actually made that one too.
oh, I want to say, yeah, because it looks
Yeah,
awfully
they did.
similar. Okay, that makes sense then.
Spot. Yep.
Spot, yeah. He's another one. They don't
Yeah,
have him
and
on there, do they? He wasn't on the 22.
we did. We did not even put him in our five, but everyone
Yeah,
knows who Spot is, and Spot
everybody.
is. I mean, Spot's amazing.
Hmm.
There is no, you can't take away the things that what you can't take away what Spot is or what Spot has done. Uh, I guess you could put that as a honorable mention Spot, right?
Grandfather, yeah. Been around a
You know,
bit. I
but
know they wanted
again,
to use him in the military for packing,
yeah, I think they
like a
do.
pack
I think
mule.
I think they do actually. I
Hmm.
think they do. But again, these were out of four of them. One of them was, in my personal opinion, unessential, but critical to the study of artificial intelligence in the modern times right now. Um, this was a really cool list that we came up with,
Kind of think of them like
and
books.
yeah,
They all serve a purpose that would combine end up being a great thing. I don't know.
I I understand what you're saying.
Fill in
Yeah,
the
but
cracks,
guys,
basically. Yeah. Thank you.
well, guys, remember, we appreciate you guys coming every week to see your favorite non-scientist enthusiast. You know,
PhDs in that.
we're yeah, we're not the we didn't create the things, but we want to understand it more, and we're more than happy to be enthusiasts and talk to you guys about the positive side of artificial intelligence. You have anything for the people before we go?
Uh, for me, this week was kind of slow on the AI news. So if anyone has information on it, feel free to send that to us. You have our emails.
Send us anything.
Yeah,
I'd like to do more of these top five, top tens.
it seems to be a
I like to
trend
do.
right now, just with, because there's, like we were saying, different arrays of AI. So there's more of them in each kind of quirk that we can talk about them,
Yeah,
because there'll be like, well, there's five of this representation, and then in this field there's another five for this, so we can do that. That's what's nice about it.
agreed.
Absolutely.
Well, we'll see you guys in a few weeks, 2 weeks time. We're sorry we're a little late on this one, but
You're
we
always here.
thank you so much. Make sure you guys check out www.cleansanchezmedia.com for all merchandise. The official Artificial Mind store is there. So thank you so much. Say la vie, adios, and drink water.
Drink water. You get Charlie horse.